Welcome, esteemed leaders, to a discussion pivotal for today's dynamic business landscape, driving real-time outcomes with event streaming. In an era where competitive advantage hinges on speed and intelligence, simply having data isn't enough. You need to act on it instantly. Think of your enterprise. It's a complex, interconnected organism. And just as the human body needs a central nervous system to react instantly to stimuli, your business demands the same agility. This is where event streaming, powered by platforms like Apache Kafka, becomes not just an IT capability, but a strategic imperative. It's about fundamentally rewiring how your organization senses, processes, and responds to every single business event. From a customer click to a supply chain disruption, we're talking about competitive differentiation that's visible on the bottom line. You might be thinking, we have data pipelines, we have analytics. How is this fundamentally different? The difference lies in latency and ubiquity. Traditional batch processing means you're always looking in the rearview mirror, reacting to yesterday's news, often too late. Kafka, as that central nervous system, pushes intelligence to the periphery, enabling instantaneous, contextualized decision-making across every department. In real systems, this shows up when a major retail client used event streaming to identify fraudulent transactions in milliseconds, slashing losses by 15%. Or when a logistics company optimized delivery routes in real time, reducing fuel costs and improving delivery times by 10%. This isn't about incremental gains. It's about transforming operational efficiency and elevating the customer experience through truly proactive engagement. The strategic takeaway for any leader considering this shift is clear. Event streaming isn't a niche technology. It's the foundational layer for any truly digital, agile enterprise. It enables new business models, fuels hyper-personalized customer journeys, and provides the real-time insights required for decisive competitive action. Investing in event streaming is investing in a future-proof architecture that empowers your teams to innovate faster, adapt quicker, and outmaneuver the competition. It's about building a business that learns and evolves in real time. Now that we've established the strategic why, let's delve into the before picture, examining the operational challenges many enterprises face before embracing this transformative capability. In the pursuit of competitive advantage, many organizations find themselves grappling with a fundamental disconnect: the vast ocean of data they possess versus their ability to actually use it in real time. This isn't just a technical glitch, it's a strategic impediment. You might be thinking, our dashboards look fine, we get quarterly reports, but the reality is often far more complex. Data is fragmented across countless legacy systems, locked away in silos that rarely speak to each other efficiently. This isn't just slow. It prevents a holistic understanding of your business as it evolves, moment by moment. It means decisions are made on stale information, not live intelligence, forcing you into a reactive stance. The practical implications of this data latency are profound. Consider a scenario where a customer abandons their cart online, or a critical sensor in your supply chain flags an anomaly. If your systems only process this information hours or even days later, the opportunity to intervene, to save a sale, or prevent a costly outage is simply lost. I've seen teams struggle with this repeatedly, losing millions because their insights were just historical records, not actionable intelligence. This is precisely where the analogy of the human body's central nervous system becomes so vivid. Imagine your brain only receiving pain signals hours after you've been injured. That's the operational drag we're talking about. Beyond just reacting, this sluggish data flow profoundly stifles innovation. Building new, responsive customer experiences or dynamically optimizing operations becomes an engineering nightmare, burdened by complex, brittle integrations, and a constant struggle for scalability. The agility needed for today's market is simply unattainable, leading to slow time to market and an inability to adapt quickly to competitive pressures. It's a strategic bottleneck that prevents businesses from truly leveraging their digital investments and reaching their full potential. Having established the operational friction points, the critical next step for any executive team is to define the strategic rationale for change. Why Kafka? The decision wasn't simply about adopting new technology. It was about fundamentally transforming our enterprise to meet evolving market demands and customer expectations. Our core objective was clear: achieve true digital transformation, moving beyond mere digitization to a state where our business processes are inherently agile, responsive, and data-driven. We needed to elevate customer experience from a series of disconnected interactions to a seamless, personalized journey. Kafka emerged as the strategic linchpin, promising to be the central nervous system for our business, enabling every part of the organization to react instantly and intelligently to real-time events, just like the human body responds to stimuli. Having established the strategic imperative for event streaming, let's now look at how a major enterprise, navigating a highly competitive market, put Kafka into action. Imagine a global logistics giant, grappling with disconnected systems across its vast operational footprint. Their challenge wasn't just about moving data. It was about transforming a labyrinth of legacy applications and siloed information into a responsive, intelligent organism capable of making real-time decisions. Perhaps this scenario feels familiar to your own organization, where the promise of digital transformation is often bogged down by operational realities. After implementing Kafka, the impact on business operations was not just theoretical. It was profoundly measurable. Just as the central nervous system ensures the human body reacts instantly and intelligently to stimuli, Kafka transformed our enterprise into a truly responsive organism. Our first major win was a dramatic reduction in data latency. We saw a 75% decrease in the time it took for critical operational data to move from source to decision makers, effectively shrinking our decision cycles by 50%. This isn't just about speed, it's about strategic agility, enabling proactive market responses and real-time issue resolution before they escalate. The ability to sense and respond at this velocity has already led to over $5 million in annual operational savings from risk mitigation alone. You might be thinking, how does this translate to new revenue? Well, the next phase tells that story. This newfound real-time capability directly fueled innovation. We leveraged Kafka to roll out new product features 3x faster, personalizing customer journeys in ways previously impossible. For instance, in real systems, this shows up when a customer's recent interaction, say a support call, immediately informs their next experience on the website, offering hyper-relevant suggestions or proactive service. This level of personalized engagement significantly boosted our customer satisfaction scores and loyalty, moving us from reactive support to proactive delight. Our customers now truly feel understood, a sentiment reflected in a 15% uplift in repeat business. Beyond innovation and customer experience, the financial benefits are undeniable. By streamlining data pipelines and optimizing resource allocation, we achieved a 30% reduction in infrastructure costs related to data processing. Furthermore, our fraud detection accuracy improved by 20%, preventing significant losses, and compliance reporting, once a manual headache, became automated and near instantaneous. Conservatively, our projected ROI stands at 180% within the first 2 years post-implementation. These aren't just numbers. They represent a fundamental shift in our operational DNA, setting the stage for continuous improvement. But what were the key lessons learned in achieving these outcomes, and how can you apply them? We've just explored the powerful, quantifiable impact Kafka can have on business outcomes. But simply deploying the technology isn't enough to unlock its full, transformative potential. The true differentiator, the bedrock of sustainable success, lies in organizational readiness and a profound cultural shift. Think of it this way. If Kafka is the central nervous system for your business, instantly connecting every real-time event, then your teams are the specialized neurons and glial cells needing to be trained, coordinated, and ready to interpret and react to those critical signals. This demands a deliberate evolution towards an event-driven mindset, fostering cross-functional collaboration and breaking down those old data silos, not just technologically, but culturally. You might be thinking, my teams are already stretched. How do we manage this without disrupting current operations? It's not about piling on more work, but about shifting perspective, empowering them with the right skills, and aligning incentives around real-time data flow. Once this cultural groundwork is laid, strategic planning becomes paramount. You wouldn't rebuild your entire corporate headquarters overnight, would you? Enterprise-wide Kafka adoption demands a phased, intentional strategy. Start with high-impact, low-risk pilot projects to prove viability and gain internal champions. This iterative approach allows for controlled learning and validation before scaling. In real systems, this shows up when a major financial institution begins by migrating a single, critical anti-fraud detection system to Kafka, proving its value and operational stability before expanding to Customer 360 or real-time trading analytics. Establishing clear architectural governance and robust data quality standards from day one is also critical. Without these, your central nervous system becomes cluttered with unreliable signals, compromising the very insights you aim to gain. Finally, for any executive, it always boils down to financial prudence and mitigating risk. While the ROI we discussed in the last scene is compelling, understanding the total cost of ownership, including operational overhead, licensing, and talent investment, is crucial for accurate budgeting. We must also directly address the common concerns around data durability and production readiness that often arise with distributed systems. Implementing robust disaster recovery plans, strong security protocols, and selecting configurations that rigorously prioritize data integrity rather than compromising on critical aspects like FSYNC for marginal performance gains ensures your business's central nervous system remains resilient and trustworthy. It's about making a strategic, well-informed investment, not a quick fix. These learnings are not just about successful deployment, but about paving the way for continuous innovation. And that leads us directly to how Kafka is truly future-proofing businesses in this rapidly evolving digital landscape. As we cast our gaze towards the horizon, Kafka's most compelling value emerges not just in solving today's challenges, but in future-proofing your entire enterprise. It's the enduring foundation upon which sustained digital transformation is built. Think of it this way: Kafka isn't merely a message broker, it's the central nervous system for your business, ensuring every part of the organization reacts instantly and intelligently to real-time events, just like the human body responding to stimuli. This analogy deepens when you consider how rapidly technology, customer expectations, and market dynamics evolve. A robust, responsive nervous system is critical for survival and growth, allowing your business to sense, interpret, and act on data continuously, adapting to the unforeseen. You might be asking, what kind of new initiatives does this truly unlock? Well, the strategic impact is profound. I've seen teams leverage Kafka to power incredibly sophisticated AI and machine learning models, providing the real-time data streams necessary for dynamic pricing, instantaneous fraud detection, or hyper-personalized customer experiences at scale. It transforms speculative ventures into actionable, data-driven innovations, accelerating your time to market for next-generation products and services. It's about building an intelligent enterprise, not just an efficient one. Looking beyond immediate projects, Kafka fundamentally shapes your long-term data strategy and organizational agility. It provides the architectural bedrock for robust data governance, ensuring data lineage and compliance across a complex ecosystem. This resilience minimizes risk and significantly enhances your operational flexibility, allowing you to pivot swiftly in response to competitive pressures or new opportunities. Ultimately, a Kafka-powered architecture secures a sustained competitive advantage, making your business intrinsically adaptable and responsive. Thank you for joining us on this strategic deep dive. If this discussion resonated with you, please hit the like button. Share your biggest takeaway or your primary challenge with real-time data in the comments below. I read every one. Subscribe and hit the bell for more executive insights. And for a comprehensive deep dive, you'll find the full playbook and resources linked in the description.